boxing. Let's talk boxing. First off, Happy New Year. People been asking me, what I'm gonna do different this year, or can I give them more interviews? I'm not gonna. This not gonna be a long live. I'm gonna make it brief, but I just want to talk about some things. In order for me to get the interviews that you people want to see, people have to be willing to do them. I'm gonna tell you one thing I've learned about the boxing community as a whole, bloggers and everybody that reports on boxing or doing anything. A lot of them don't want to see your channel grow. Not all of them, but a lot of them are not willing to work with you in order for us all to achieve a goal. Everybody love for boxing, man. If you love boxing and you watch my channel, you know I love boxing. I'm willing to work with anybody. Anybody can ask me to come. I don't care if they got one subscriber. Just because my love for the sport is so deep. If you come to me and say, hey, man, won't you do an interview with me, or won't you come on my channel? I don't mind coming on nobody's channel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should be willing to help everybody. But in this boxing game, it's a dirty game. Nobody wants to, look out for each other. And that's why it's so hard to get these interviews that you want. You know what I'm saying? I've reached out to a few people, the bigger channels, like the one person that always responds back to me. Shout out to him is Blue Blood Sports TV. I know he's a busy guy, but he always responds back. Whether we DMing each other or talking or whatever, and I think I'm gonna get that interview done real soon. So y'all can look out for that. Antonio Tarver is somebody that I really want to talk with. Man, that man right there, he knows his boxing. You know what I'm saying? He knows boxing. He was a world champion, and I love to hear him talk. And we've DM'd each other back and forth, and I'm hoping to make that happen. Them two are the first interviews for this year that I really want to kick it off with. As far as the fighters go, it's hard to get in contact with these people. I'm working around that situation and trying to get it done, but I hope to have that done real soon. So y'all be looking forward to that. I will be interviewing more fighters this year. And as my channel grow, I just reached 5,000 subscribers. I think as the channel grow, people are gonna be willing to more or less work with me, because a lot of people don't want to come on smaller channels. And that's just what it is. You got to put the work in to get, to get what you want. And I'm putting in the work every day. Y'all see the videos I drop them repeatedly, and I'm gonna continue to do that. You know what I'm saying? The fights that I want to see this year, and I'm hoping for, just like the rest of y'all, I want to see Javante Tank Davis versus Devin Haney or Abdul Wahid. Now, I would love to see him and Tank in the ring with either of those guys, T.O. Haney, you know what I'm saying? Matisse, it don't matter to me. I just want to see Tank back in the ring. I know he's going through a lot now, as far as with his, you know, what you want to call the court. The court system got him in a bind right now. He got a judge that doesn't want him to move around. Is really hating on him, so that's making it kind of difficult for him right now. But he needs to get back in the ring. And at Tank's age right now, Tank's almost 30 years old. He can't wait around too much longer to fight these young guys, man. You don't want to be over the hill past your prime when you get in the ring with a guy like Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney or any of those guys, Shakur Stevenson. I'm not too much sold on the Shakur Stevenson fight. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm a fan of Shakur Stevenson in the defense, but for me watching his last fight, I just feel like if uh he gets in there with Tank and he gets caught with a good shot, I don't see Shakur Stevenson standing in front of Tank. I see him moving around the ring, trying to get away, and I think it's gonna make for a boring fight. I would rather see him and Devin Haney fight. I think Devin Haney would give him a much better fight, and that's just something I want to see. Or Teofimo Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna get the Tank and Devin fight this year. One thing I really hope for is that Bill Haney will kind of back back, man. He's saying a lot of things that make me really not like him. I don't know him as a person, but just some of the things coming out of his mouth, calling another black man a monkey and that type of stuff, man. It really just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't like that type of talk, man. He needs to back back and let that young man, Devin Haney, step to the forefront and do what he does best. Devin Haney, man, is an excellent fighter, but I believe one of the problems he has, he needs to be, you know what I'm saying, in the spotlight more than his father does, and that's probably why he's having problem with pay-per-view sales and stuff like that. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, Wilder just lost. We seen what happened to him when it came to him and Parker. Wilder says he don't got that mean streak no more, and that's a bad sign in boxing. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that mean streak. I've always thought that Wilder was a limited fighter. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I like Wilder as a fighter, but I think he's been dependent on that right hand for so long that anything else. If you know how to box and you can stay away from that right hand, you can beat him. If you look at Wilder fights, most of every fight that Wilder was in, he was always behind on the scorecards, or he was losing in our eyes. He was just able to catch them people with a big shot. So I don't know what he works on next. I think Malik Scott is to me a yes man, or a good friend. I'm gonna call him a yes man. I think he's a good, for what I see, a good human being. But I believe Malik Scott is not the guy for Wilder. I believe Mark Breland was the man, but Wilder got in his feelings once he lost that fight to Tyson Fury, and Breland done what he was supposed to do. He stopped that fight, man. He stopped that fight, and I ain't got no problem with that. And Wilder took it out on him, and man, Wilder ain't been the same since Mark Breland left. They're just keeping it real. Now, from what I'm hearing, we got Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia coming up. The contract has been signed, you know what I'm saying? And to me, a lot of people saying that Ryan Garcia is going to do good in that fight. I think Devin Haney outboxes Ryan Garcia. Just being honest with you. Ryan Garcia in his last fight to me didn't look as good as people try to say he looked, and I don't think he beats Devin now at this stage in their career. I don't care about what they done in the amateurs. I know they 3-3. You know, we all know that, but I think it's a different time now, and I think Devin Haney gets that taken care of. And after that, we'll see what happens with him and Tank. But man, y'all let me know what y'all want to see, what interviews y'all looking forward to. Man, start talking to these people, putting pressure on them to so I can get these interviews, man. Told y'all this was gonna be short. Everybody have a happy new year. Like, subscribe, and comment to my channel, CDK Boxing, man. Thank y'all for allowing me to reach 5,000. I'm out of here.